Look at how nice the weather is out here for the last day in November. You'd never think it was going to be this nice, would you? Anywho, with today being November the 30th, that means tomorrow, obviously, December the 1st. And as such, that can only mean one thing. Vlogmas season is upon us once again. Now, if you've never heard of Vlogmas, or you don't know what Vlogmas is or what it's all about, way back in December of 2011, a YouTube creator by the name of Ingrid Nilsson was inspired by advent calendars as a way of trying to document the countdown, if you like, from December the 1st through until December the 25th, otherwise known as Christmas Day. She did a vlog every single day from the 1st till the 25th in order to show her lifestyle or her life moving through each day as everything got closer and closer to Christmas. It's something that became some sort of a tradition, and it was carried on with many YouTubers who always did some form of Vlogmas entertainment all the way through the beginning of December. In particular, something that tied in with a particular niche on their channel. Now, I did Vlogmas last year. It was the first time I'd done it. I didn't really have much of a clue as to what I was doing, and I was a bit stuck for trying to work a way of doing festive related items on a car channel, and I couldn't think of anything to do other than what I did do. If you haven't seen any of those, by the way, if you've just recently joined the channel, I know many of you have, and you haven't seen the old Vlogmas videos from last year, I will leave a link to those in the description at the end of the video, and I'll also leave it on screen somewhere around here at the end of the video, so you can click into that and you can watch those if you want to. However, when I was thinking about it and looking into it, and I was digging around doing research and found out that it was Ingrid Nilsson that had started it, and she said that she wanted to use it as some form of digital advent calendar, and also she was inspired by advent calendars to do it. So it was obvious, wasn't it? I needed to do an advent calendar. However, trying to find an advent calendar that was somewhat festive and could tie in with an automotive channel as well, that proved to be a little bit difficult to start with, but then I did manage to find something. Now, I went through a few ideas, and I was looking for something that was festive, automotive, and basically enjoyable. So I did a couple of things, and I came up with something, and there's a parcel next door. Now, I was looking for something car related and Christmas related, and also tie in with an advent calendar, and I think I've come up with something. It took a little bit of thought, but when I did sit down and I started thinking about how can you tie in Christmas and cars and actually make it work for a Vlogmas all the way through the beginning of December, and I came up with this. Now, trying to think of something that happens every year around about Christmas time, normally on Christmas Day, you can use as a countdown to it. I decided to look around on the internet and see if I could find any kind of advent calendars that may fit into that, and I think I found one. What you've got to think of, though, is how it works. Now, there's some films, bear with us for a minute, there's some films that mostly seem to get shown on all around Christmas Day. And a lot of those films sometimes are classic films that have cars in them, car chases in them, a lot of action, etc., etc. Some of the family get round and they decide to sit down and watch that movie, or maybe they stick a DVD in and they'll watch it later on in the day. Now, two films came to mind. The first one was Die Hard, because obviously, as we all know, that is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says, and I don't care what Bruce Willis said. It is a Christmas movie. And the other thing I thought of was that usually on Christmas Day, you normally get some variation of a Bond movie. So sometimes there's a James Bond movie on. And what does James Bond drive? An Aston Martin. So I found this. Now, inside this wonderful box that I've been very carefully to blank out my address on, there is actually an advent calendar. Now, it's a huge box, and if I spin it round, there we have the classic 007 Aston Martin DB5, one of the best cars James Bond ever drove. Now, this, as you can see, all these panels all over the place, this is the actual advent calendar. Let me take it out of the box and I'll show you a bit better. Here we go then. That's it out of the box. And it's a German manufacturer, but it's a little kit. It comes with all the parts you need. There are some tubs of paint as well. I haven't found any sort of details of any instructions as yet as to how to put it together, but apparently this big box is in itself the advent calendar, and apparently it'll take 24 days to build it. So if I start doing this tomorrow, December the 1st, Vlogmas Day 1, hopefully we'll end up with this Aston Martin DB5 at some point on Christmas Eve. So I'm looking forward to getting this on built and seeing where it goes. I don't know if it comes with any of the extras that Bond always had in it, like the machine guns and the bulletproof screen at the back that always fired up when he needed it for protection. But that's hopefully what it'll look like come Christmas Eve. Hopefully we'll end up with that car built in model form. Now I've also ordered some die-hard goodies as well, so there's a calendar coming of obviously the Nakatomi Tower, and I think the little figure that comes with it is Hans Gruber, and over the course, I don't know if it counts down or it counts up, but over the course of the 1st till the 24th of December, the little Hans Gruber falls down the calendar, you move him down the calendar. I think it's magnetic. Hopefully that'll be here in time for the first video tomorrow, but really looking forward to this one. I hope you're all looking forward to this one as well, because of course with that being December the 1st tomorrow and Vlogmas Day 1, that makes today, November the 30th, Vlogmas Eve, which is what this video has come out as. It's come out as Vlogmas Eve. Basically a way for me to introduce it all to you and let you know I'm going to be doing Vlogmas from now all the way through until December the 24th, including the 24th of December as well. And we're going to be building that Aston Martin you've just looked at on a daily basis. Every day I open one of the windows in the advent calendar, I'll take another bit out. So I'm guessing that box number 1 or window number 1 tomorrow is probably just going to be either the instructions or one piece of the vehicle. So it's highly unlikely I'll be connecting anything together. According to the instructions on the box though, it just all clips together. There's no glue involved, it's just an all clipped together thing. So it should be really tidy to do, and it shouldn't be very messy, unless I decide to use the paints. I'm not quite sure what the paints are for. I don't know if it comes in its silver or you have to paint it in silver. We'll see as we'll get through it. Hopefully there's enough paint to do it properly if it needs painting. But in the meantime though, that's something to look forward to. We've got the Die Hard thing going on. I might throw some chocolate in somewhere as well, seeing as how we're heading through into December. And it's all going to take place tomorrow. And put all the videos out at the exact same time. So the one you're watching now, see that came out at 7 o'clock tonight. Vlogmas Day 1, all the way through till the 24th. They'll come out at 7 o'clock in the night time. And if the weather stays the way it is outside at the moment, I'll get some ordinary videos done, and we'll throw a couple of those in throughout the day as well, to keep you all entertained all the way through until the wonderful Christmas Eve itself. And of course the only downside is that it's not actually a real DB5. I think it's highly unlikely I'm never going to be able to afford one of those, whether I have to repair it and build it myself or just buy it outright. I think that's really unlikely. But never mind, it is a little model of a DB5. I don't know if it's going to be that big or if it's going to be that big. We'll only find out as we start putting it all together. But I think on this particular one, this time round this year, I've actually found a way to tie Vlogmas into my channel, whether it be an automotive or a car channel, and also a way of keeping it festive and keeping it in with the hints of Christmas going through. We're going to have Die Hard in, Christmas movie, Hans Gruber, etc., etc. And we're going to have the fantastic classic Aston Martin DB5 that Bond drove in the very early days, and obviously when Daniel Craig was playing Bond and he drove that one. It's a shame it got destroyed, though I doubt very much it was a real one. But anyway, got all that going on. Tell me I haven't managed to make this festive. Last year I had a lot of comments off people, not so much online, but when I was out and about, saying that you can't really do Vlogmas on a car channel. Well, I think I've just proved you can, because you get Bond movies at Christmas, and we're doing a Bond car. Absolutely fantastic. And I know for a fact, at least one of my subscribers, in fact, not only one of my subscribers, one of my channel members, is really looking forward to it, because he's known as the Scale Studio. So of course I've taken a full-size car, scaled it right down, and I'm going to make a video about that. Hopefully you're going to enjoy all the videos. Hopefully you're going to enjoy watching the entire series, and we'll see how it progresses. Will I make any mistakes? Will I break something? Will I not be able to finish the car? Stay tuned to find out. Thanks for watching this one. If you've enjoyed this video and you've taken some kind of value and entertainment for it, hit the like button on the way out, and consider subscribing to the channel, and think about becoming a channel member as well. You get to see loads of outtakes and other extra bits and pieces that I don't normally put on the public side of the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Click here for last year's Vlogmas.
Oil on his hands, grease on his soul. The garage is his heart, it makes him whole. At 00